Have you ever stopped to ask yourself, why is meditation so crucial for our well-being? In a world that is constantly demanding for our attention, filled with distractions, stress, and a whole lot of noise, the art of meditation offers us something really powerful, a moment of stillness and clarity. But what makes it so important for us beings? In this video, we are going to explore why meditation isn't just a luxury, but a necessity for our minds, bodies, and souls. So the big question is, why do we meditate? The first law of the Hermetic principles, or the first law of the universe, states that the all is the mind and the universe is mental, which means whatever that is happening or existing in your life, in your reality, it is only a projection of what is happening in your own mind. It is a reflection of your dominant thoughts. And another thing about our mind is that they are clustered with a lot of information and other unnecessary things, which we continuously think about in our minds, and that thinking is done unconsciously, while we are not even aware of ourselves, and that is called mental diarrhea. We as people or beings tend to mistaken mental diarrhea or psychological drama as thinking, which is not. Thinking is a mental act that is done consciously, and mental diarrhea or psychological drama happens unconsciously in the mind, which in return, all that psychological drama then creates a reality that which you don't want for yourself, while you are the one who's creating that reality, but creating a negative reality for yourself due to not understanding how the mind works. I still repeat, the all is the mind and the universe is mental. Whatever that is happening in your life, whether it is good or bad, it is only a reflection of your own dominant thoughts. So for as long as your mind is always full of unnecessary thoughts and things, you will always create a reality that you don't desire or want for yourself. And that is where a lot of people become depressed and anxious, and only because of the thoughts which they are thinking. Therefore, for us as beings to gain our power back, we need to take full responsibility and control over our own minds by thinking only thoughts that are in alignment with the reality that which you wish to perceive, see, or live in. And for you to be able to do that, you must first learn how to control your mind, and you will be able to control your thoughts. And you can only be able to do that through meditation or being in the present moment. Because by meditating, we get to train our minds and body to obey what we tell them to at any given moment as the powerful beings that we all are. So by meditating or being in the present moment, by only focusing on your breath, we get to train the mind to become still and gradually no longer entertain unnecessary thoughts in your mind, and to always be calm and at peace, and to also see things clearly for what they are, because we don't really see things or perceive things as they are, but we see or perceive things as we are. And if your mind is clustered like 90% of the human population, then you are not perceiving things for what they truly are, but you are perceiving them from your own psychological or mental structure. So firstly, we need to gain control over our minds through meditation and being in the present moment. And after you have gained control over your thoughts and having a calm and clear mind, you will not be easily controlled by your emotions to do certain things anymore. But you will now be in a position to start using your mind consciously, and consciously choose the thoughts that you want to focus on and let go of the ones that you don't want to focus on. Therefore, once control is gained in the mind, you can now start to install new programs in your mind. You can now choose to think new thoughts that will create the reality that which you desire. And you can do that by listening to affirmations, and not just listening to them, but also saying them out loud to yourself, and start to reprogram your subconscious mind. And once you have fully reprogrammed your subconscious mind with the reality that which you desire, you will start to manifest it into your physical reality. As your subconscious mind, it is the one that dictates your reality.